One thing about a magician, you never know what he's going to do.
Maybe he's just better off trying to kick it in then, if it'll pass the 9.
I don't think it passes the 9 either.
It won't pass the 9?
I think he's in a predicament here.
He certainly is.
I tell you what, the way the ball's laid, I think he's going to have to elect to go 2 rails here.
Yeah, this way he can assure himself he'll hit it, and possibly...
And the cue ball's going to stop, you know, and that's a good shot.
Yeah, that's an excellent shot. Considering the position he was in, he certainly got the most out of it.
That's the best shot he could have. That's the best shot he could have made from where in the position he was in. So this shot here, it actually gives him a chance to win the game from here, because this is a tough shot, and but I know Efren didn't want this kind of a shot to when he came back to the table.
Well, he's looking to bank it. At least he walked over there, looked at the ball, see if there was a path to the pocket if he elected to bank it. But as thinly as he cuts balls, I wouldn't be surprised if he cut it.
I think the shot he's going to shoot here, Billy, he's going to spin it with outside and come around this way and shoot it in the right-hand corner, just like, oh, he shot inside on it.
He spinned it with inside. Wow. Spinned it with inside. I mean, it totally fooled me with the shot.
Well, Efren will fool anybody. That's unbelievable, the shot he's made right there. I can't believe that.
What confidence a person must have to do something like that?
Well, the thing about it is, the shot that he just shot, he's so far away from the ball that he has to judge how much that ball's going to spin into the 6, because the ball is going to curve going down.
Notice the position of the 7 and the 9. One might think that this should have been a detriment. He turns it around.
Let's see, now he's got this tough shot here. I would think he was just going to thin this ball some way.
You're right. Oh, he hit that so good. Did he hit that good?
Wow.
That's an awesome shot from there, and behind the 9 and 7. Awesome shot. Over a ball. Wow, what a shot.
You know, there are actually rare times where we can actually use those fancy stroke shots that we practice.
You know, stuff like that will be, you know, it's so entertaining.
We're going to have to get a replay on that shot. We're going to have to get a replay on that shot.
And he does. Watch this shot. The people out there in the audience can't see the cue ball now bending around.
A little hook follow.
Side cushion, clearing the 7. Not by much, but by enough, naturally, ending up in perfect line for the 7.
Now, who would have thought this was a 2-rail?
I'm telling you, he was thinking about missing that ball.
Well, that's probably the problem. You know, shouldn't be thinking about missing it.
Well, he did the right thing. He was thinking about missing it. He got up off the shot and moved around a little bit. But then he got down. He didn't shoot his natural rhythm. He got down. He took too much time. Instead, he should have got up again.
Did somebody in the audience maybe...
oh, well, it's something could have happened.
I didn't notice.
Well, something could have happened.
Because that, of course, can take your eye right off the shot and make you miss a shot like that.
Look at this. Look at this.
Played both. He played both. He played. If he misses the bank, he gets the 9 ball anyway. And that's.
Well, Efren knows he's lucky to get a shot here. I mean, not just lucky, but he's very fortunate to get a shot there.
Well, look at it.
Whenever Reyes plays, crowds of people gather around in hopes to seeing something that's special.
Okay, now he's really faced with the dilemma here. He doesn't have a shot. He doesn't have a safety. He can't push up table because he's going to leave the 2-9 billiard. He can't push down table. He's going to find himself in another bad situation with an easy, leaving George an easy hook.
There is a possibility that he could push into the area between like the 8 and the right-hand side rail and leave George only the right, our left-hand side of the 2 ball, not allowing him to
play the billiard.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what he's done. He's used his good pool knowledge, like David suggested that he might do, and he pushed it onto a position on the table where the billiard is now not available.
Well, and you know, the thing about here, George's decision is he knows that Efren Reyes is obviously the magician when it comes to playing safeties like the one we're getting ready to see. What he would like to do is to bank the 2 to the right of the 9 and go to the side rail between the 6 and the corner pocket, leaving the cue ball on this end rail, using the 9-7 possibly for blockers. But that's very difficult from this position. So,
well, like he said, he's the master of
how about banking the 2 straight up table between the 4-7 and leaving the cue ball on the end rail?
How about playing the 2 off of the 4, a shot that no one on earth saw except him, and which he also executed perfectly. And so that's why he's called the magician, because when you feel that there's no out and there's no option available, he comes up with some kind of a shot, and then you say to yourself, as you scratch your head, how do you think of that?
Billy, describe this shot for us. We're going to see a replay as soon as Efren pockets the 9. Describe to the viewers what Efren did on this 2 ball.
Well, Efren Reyes pushed out to where he is right now, not allowing Breedlove to accept the shot and make the billiard on the 9. So Breedlove very, very wisely said, Reyes, I don't know what to do here. Let's see what you can come up with. Notice there isn't a safety here. He doesn't have anything that looks like a safety or an offensive shot. So, he evaluated the situation. Look at the cue ball is close to that rail. What can you possibly do here? Let's take a look at this. 2 off of the 4. Boom, off the 4, into the pocket. Boom, there it is. Now you see it, now you don't.
That is incredible.
Now, just like the modern-day one-pocket players have revised the game of one pocket, Reyes is maybe starting a precedent and saying, this is how straight pool should be played.
Anyway, Johnny, even though we got a match angle on the break shot, it was the wrong way to do it, wasn't it?
And this ball, you definitely can't hit with a high ball. Now
No,
you
this
just
one.
punched this in. And again, he got safe. No, he has the 1 ball, I believe, maybe. He might have the 1 ball.
He's smiling. Look at me. I love this guy. He smiles and
Oh,
laughs
he's
and
got
has
a
a good time.
personality of a king.
Yeah, that he does. Great guy. Sometimes he'll give a maid $100 if she looks a little down and out and so on. He's a class guy.
He is a classy pool player. He's very good for the sport.
Oh, no question about it. Well, you and I have never been jealous of anybody's ability. The more good players, the better.
I love it. I love to see good playing. And I love to see good players.
And unique, Efren is. You can learn from him. I mean, he has different ways of going about things. He comes from a different country and banked it across the side. Now, see, I love this.
This is aggressive straight pool.
I like that.
Well, what do you think of that?
Well, that may explain in part why he's the #1 9-ball player in the world. Well, that looked like a hanger. What's the deal? Does that explain why relics like you and I are up here doing
All I can tell you
commentary?
is, if I shot that ball, I probably would have had a heart attack.